Hey guys, welcome back to Bible Bites. My name is Michelle Kachuriak, and I want to share a word from Luke 17, verses 26 through 32. Remember Lot's wife. So stay tuned. Okay, let's start in verse 26. When the Son of Man returns, it will be like it was in Noah's day. In those days, the people enjoyed banquets and parties and weddings right up to the time Noah entered his boat and the flood came and destroyed them all. And the world will be as it was in the days of Lot. People went about their daily business, eating and drinking, buying and selling, farming and building, until the morning Lot left Sodom. There fire and burning sulfur rained down from heaven and destroyed them all. Yes, it will be business as usual right up to the day when the Son of Man is revealed. On that day, a person out on the deck of a roof must not go down into the house to pack. A person out in the field must not return home. Verse 32, remember what happened to Lot's wife. It's interesting that Lot's wife, the whole story of Lot and his wife and his family leaving Sodom and Gomorrah was in Genesis in chapter 19. But here we are in Luke, and Jesus is reminding us what happened to Lot's wife, to pay attention. So, the only thing I was like, remember Lot's wife. Okay, so the one commandment that Jesus gave them was not to look back. And I thought, man, we are so guilty of looking back, in our glory days and things we used to, maybe cherish and hold tight, dear to our heart, maybe trophies or, past positions we had or past money we made or titles that we had or, even maybe high school, in our football glory days, whatever. But, God is not interested in what we were in our past. He's interested in the here and now, the present and our future. And so if God is telling us, remember what happened to Lot's wife, and what she did was look back and it destroyed her. So I want to encourage you, quit looking back. Don't worry about what was in the past. Don't worry about, what glory days you had or even things maybe you regret. God is saying, let go of that. Come and pay attention to what I'm calling you to do now, because it will affect your future. Noah, it had never rained in his day. They'd never seen rain. And he wasn't only building a boat. He was building a ship. And I'm sure his family got ridiculed, made fun of. But Noah didn't pay attention to what the world was doing or what his community was saying about him. He stayed on task to what God was calling him to do at that present moment. And it affected the future of all mankind and the animals. Just think about if he would have paid attention to what the world was doing and what they were saying, he never would have built, the ark. And the same with Lot. If he would have not paid attention to what the angels told him to do and flee, Sodom and Gomorrah, they would have endured the judgment of God as well. And if they all would have turned back, they all would have been destroyed. But Lot's wife was the only one that looked back, and she's the one that became the pillar of salt. So praise God that Noah stayed on task. Praise God that Lot didn't look back, or his daughters or his sons. They all kept looking and doing what God called them to do, and that was to flee, to run, and not to look back. Lot's wife was the only one that looked back, and she was destroyed. So let go of the past. Pay attention to what God's calling you to do. Don't allow your past to destroy you and what God has for you in the future. So I hope this is encouraging. Stay tuned to Bible Bites in the future. We love you, and we look forward to hearing and seeing your comments. See you later.